up hunting and fishing and just having a passion for the outdoors. I'm probably an average fly fisherman. I started fishing when I was very young, and it's a great challenge. Who doesn't love a good challenge?
Fishing, just like life, requires patience. Because sometimes it takes a man a while to land the big one. In 2002, Brett Keisel arrived in Pittsburgh as a 7th-round draft pick out of Brigham Young. The kid from Gray Bull, Wyoming, was an unknown name and face in the Steel City. His first 4 seasons, he was a special teamer who didn't start a single game. He finally cracked the lineup in 2006.
Hey, bring some energy, we going! We going!
And he's been a starter ever since.
He probably runs as well as any big man I've ever seen. Brett Keisel has made himself into one of the finest defensive players, particularly linemen, in the game. He gets better every year.
As good as he's been at catching ball carriers and quarterbacks, for most of his career, Brett Keisel didn't catch a lot of attention.
Come here, you. Come to Papa. Ah, rats. So close.
But that's the funny thing. Just when you least expect it, something big comes out of nowhere. Sometimes you just need the right hook.
Woo! It was in the off season and hockey was going on, and I saw all these guys in their playoff beards, and I was like, man, I don't ever remember really an NFL player really getting some serious girth.
So in 2010, Brett Keisel went from this to this.
I said, if we put 3 losses in a row, I'm going to get rid of it. And you know what? As long as we're winning games, I'm going to let this thing grow. How's my beard looking? Looking all right? Steamed it out, used some conditioner this morning. It's ready to go.
He's back. He throws the screen out to the left lane. It's intercepted on the tip. Brett Keisel running.
In 2010, the Steelers kept winning, and the beard kept growing.
Keisel scores a home run interception. Did you see that speed demon?
Then we went to the Super Bowl, and once the national media got a hold of it, that's where it really just went to a whole new level, and there became like a whole beard nation, really.
Brett Keisel has been making quite a bit of news because Dion, he has not shaved since June.
Something happened.
Who's more ready for this game, you or the beard?
I would say I am. The beard's getting too caught up in all this media attention, you know. It's basking in all this glory. It needs to focus more on the game.
Is there fleas in that thing?
No, there's not, man. I take really good care of this thing.
In 2011, the beard was back and helped lead football's top-rated defense.
Brett Keisel strips the ball as Brady was tapping it.
The beard seemed all-powerful, but not without its flaws.
The worst part, honestly, is the mustache. In fact, Coach Tomlin gets sick of me in meetings because I'm constantly like playing with my mustache, trying to get it to form out of my mouth.
You know, I call him a caveman because in a lot of ways he is.
Last year, Brett and the beard returned to the Super Bowl, this time as a special hair correspondent.
I've got to touch it.
Go ahead, David.
Oh, man. Oh, that is so cool.
Can I feel it?
Yeah.
That looks like you're trying to swallow a cat.
How you doing, buddy?
Very well.
Congratulations,
Why
man.
you strip sacked me like 9 weeks ago?
I'm sorry. Justin, how you doing, man? How you feeling?
Oh, God.
What?
You're my idol, by the way.
Man, I love your beard, too. It looks great.
I had to cut mine off. It was itchy. How do you do that?
I just wanted to ask you, have you ever let your beard get to something like this?
That's impressive.
Coach, do you think hair is going to be a factor in this game? Hair?
don't think so.
Congratulations, man. Appreciate you talking to me.
Thank you. Stay out of our backfield.
What do you think about playoff beards?
I don't think you'll see me with one.
He has that cult of following, not only in Pittsburgh, everywhere. And, you know, if you saw Brett Keisel on the street, you would not know that's 99 without that beard.
Thanks for coming down to the South Side for the second annual Shear the Beard.
This is what he does in the building during the day, you know. So I've always wanted to cut that element of it.
We raised thousands of dollars for Children's Hospital. So when you kind of really look at the totality of it and see the positive things that he's doing, wearing the beard, and the amount of fun he's having with it, is really awesome.
It's been cheered. Let's hear it. The newly shorn Brett the Diesel Keisel! Well, the question everyone wants to know before you get going, man, are you growing the beard back again?
I don't know. Think they like the idea, Hoove. Should I?
Never fear. The beard has returned for a third season, and it arrived at training camp in style.
Yeah, I let it go a little bit earlier. And I'm excited to see what it looks like. I've got about 2 months going right now, so it should be longer and more beautiful than ever. There is no turning back. I have to bring it back every year. I've tried to not let any of this change me. I take pride in being the same guy I was 5, 6, 7 years ago. Oh, that mountain man from Wyoming.
That mountain man has finally caught on to something big.
Woo! Yeah! 10-pound rainbow. That's probably the biggest fish I've ever landed on a fly rod.
For Brett Keisel, life is good.
I love it.
The fish keep on biting, and his legend keeps on growing.
He stands about 7 feet, wingspan like a plane. He's racked up sacks, scared quarterbacks, got 2 rings to his name. And since the day it appeared, Steeler Nation cheered, feared the beard.
There we go! Just like that!
Legend is that beard eats raw meat, and I heard it killed a bear.
And that is that fear beard.
You could drag out a chuck if it got stuck using only one of its hairs.
And since the day it appeared, Steeler Nation cheered, fear the beard.
Fear the beard. Fear the beard. Fear the beard.